What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Richie from Jets Media. Welcome to the live show here on the channel. Whether you're watching me live right now on Twitter or YouTube, welcome to the show. We're breaking down the latest article from Rich Cimini of ESPN, breaking down a potential Zach Wilson trade. We get an idea of what the compensation could be in return for Zach Wilson. Now, we knew by the end of the season that it was pretty much inevitable that Zach Wilson will be gone. Interestingly enough, heading into the season, we were, at least some of us, not buying into that being a reality, but hopeful that, hey, maybe the long-term scenario of Aaron Rodgers playing and Zach Wilson sitting behind him and Zach Wilson would be the long-term answer. Maybe that's an idea. Nope. Rodgers goes down game number 1. Zach Wilson gets thrown into the Wolves, and he sinks, which is going to lead him getting traded. Now, this isn't the first time the New York Jets are trading a quarterback that they drafted on their rookie contract. The Jets traded Sam Darnold right before they drafted Zach Wilson. And I'll say this, the New York Jets are not getting anything close to the compensation they got in return for Sam Darnold than what they're about to get for Zach Wilson, according to the report on ESPN that we will be breaking down in this live show. Whether you're watching this live or you're watching a replay, welcome to Jets Media. My name is Richie. If you're new here, please consider hitting that subscribe button and, of course, hitting that like button on your way into the show. Really does help out the channel more than you guys know. Let me know in the comment section down below or in the live chat how you feel about the overall reaction of the potential trade package. Now, I'm sure you guys already saw the rumors and you saw the report. We're going to get deeper into it. All right. Everybody, hit that thumbs up button right now. We got a bunch of people tuning in right here on Twitter and, of course, on YouTube. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Colin's in the chat. Yo, what's good, man? What's good, bro? Joey says second rounder for Zach, hopefully. Nope. Sorry, Joey. Not happening. The Jets were lucky enough to get a second rounder for Sam. The Jets are not getting a second rounder for Zach. All right? Spoiler alert, unfortunately, for us. What's up, everybody? Hope you guys are all having a fantastic day. Joe Douglas, work your magic. Prove your worth. Right? That's all we can ask for. What's up? Trade Zach. Gator. My man, Gator. Love to see Gator in the chat. Hope you're doing well, Gator. Love that Jets Talk 24/7 clone video, whatever the heck you call that you guys made yesterday. I was cracking up, Gator. Great to see you, my friend. Great to see you, my friend. All right, without further ado, let's get into the article on ESPN. And if you guys want to check out the article, you guys know the drill by now. The link is already down below in the description. Your boy knows what's good. I know that the people want to read the article for themselves. So shout out to Rich Cimini for giving us this article. Let's break it down. Let's make this a little more zoomed in so you guys, yep, there we go. You guys can read it. Now, this is written by Rich Cimini, and the headline is, what can the Jets recoup for quarterback Zach Wilson? So we'll read through this together and break it down. The New York Jets are the only team in the common draft era since 1967 to draft 2 quarterbacks with the top 3 picks in a 3-year span. Sam Darnold in 18, Zach Wilson in 21. I don't know if you guys saw, but Sam Darnold at the Super Bowl media in Vegas, he said something that made me want to cry. Okay, let me just do something real quick. If you guys didn't see this quote, Sam Darnold said, because obviously he's going to Super Bowl. You know what Sam said? Do you guys know what Sam Darnold said? He said he envisioned going to the Super Bowl with the New York Jets. Not the 49ers as a backup, but as the starting quarterback on the New York Jets. When I saw that quote, that made me, I don't know, that just made me really upset because when we drafted Sam, I thought he was the guy. I bought into it way too prematurely. And to hear that Sam even thought that himself, it's definitely made me feel a little different. I don't know if you guys saw that, but when I saw that from Sam, it made me like, all right, let's move on, Richie. Get out of your feelings. Get professional, Richie. Okay? Let's get professional a little bit. My man Dom C, who is killing it right now in the Jets community. Dom C, hope you're doing well, my friend. Gonna be a 6+ Zach Wilson for a 5th or something along that line. Yes, sir, Dom C. Yes, sir. We're gonna break that down in this article. So, getting deeper into the article, Darnold on his 3rd team is preparing for Super Bowl 58. Okay. Repeating the pattern, the Jets are expected to trade Wilson in the coming weeks as they look to upgrade quarterback 2 behind Aaron Rodgers. There's a high probability of that happening. GM Joe Douglas said recently, triggering 2 questions. Who's interested? What might he fetch in a trade? ESPN reached out to 3 personnel executives, 1 scout, and 2 assistant coaches from other teams to gauge Wilson's value. The consensus is Wilson could bring back a 6th or a 7th round pick, or perhaps a swap of mid-round picks from a team willing to take a chance on him as a backup due to his draft pedigree. Quote, perhaps a team out there felt strong from him pre-draft that could influence how they value him, one personnel executive said. Otherwise, maybe they could ask for something on day 3 and mid-day 3, meaning a pick in the 5th, 6th round range. The scout said the Jets could get a 7th round pick, quote, if they're lucky. One of the assistant coaches said, I'd give up a 2-week stay at a Best Western. I'm not a fan. Jeesh, tell me how you really feel about Zach Wilson. I mean, is that quote necessary? I mean, yeah, we get it. Zach didn't do anything for us to get his value up, but geesh, what a quote. I'd give up a 2-week stay at a Best Western. Okay, that was interesting. So basically, let's unpack what we just read in the article, courtesy of Rich Cimini, as usual. Perhaps a swap of mid-round picks. So the compensation we got for Sam Darnold, don't expect the same thing. Maybe it's going to be we give up a 7th round pick and we get back a 5th. Or we give up a 6th, we get back a 4th. I think it's going to be more of a pick swap rather than us getting a pick. I think it's going to be us moving up in the draft, and that's usually what these trades are probably going to look like. Underwhelming because, let's be honest with ourselves, the Jets drafted Zach Wilson with the 2nd overall pick. I mean, the 2nd overall pick is going for a bag of chips. That tells you all you need to know about the unfortunate reality of Zach Wilson. Now, the one thing you can give Joe Douglas some praise for is his ability to get assets in a trade, right? He did a phenomenal job trading Leonard Williams, getting assets, trading Sam Darnold, getting assets, trading Jamal Adams, getting assets. So Joe Douglas has proven at least that he knows how to extract the most out of the players on their team for trades to get some compensation back. So one thing Douglas definitely knows what to do with. Now, other avenues that Joe Douglas, that's a different conversation that we can talk about another day, but Joe Douglas has definitely proven to me that he knows how to get the most out of the players on the roster in terms of a trade. Green Empire Lawn Care with the $2 super chat says straight up trade for Devontae Adams. Yeah, I mean, okay. How do I sign up for this one? I'm in. $2 from Green Empire Lawn Care. Salute to you, my friend. Appreciate it. Vinny Caruso with the $5 super chat. What's up, Vinny? Thank you so much for the super chat, my friend. Really do appreciate it. What do you make of the Vrabel head coaching rumors? I'm losing faith in Saleh. Is there a Mike Vrabel coaching to the Jets rumor that I missed, Vinny? Am I missing something here? Is there rumors linking the Jets to Mike Vrabel? Because, I mean, the first thing I'll say about Mike Vrabel, definitely crazy that he did not land a coaching job in this cycle. I think Mike Vrabel, when he got let go from Tennessee, I thought that he'd be like the most hot candidate to come to the to get a head coaching job, but he's not a coach. I don't know. Vinny says, I heard rumors on some Jets social groups today. So, yeah, of course, the key word there, Vinny, is rumors. So, pure speculation. The reality is the Jets are not getting rid of Saleh this year because if they were going to, they would have by now. I know that the hit piece that came out last week via The Athletic kind of really brought things to the surface, and that probably made Woody Johnson furious even more. But it would be really weird or hard for the Jets to make a coaching change right now. Now, listen, anything can happen if the Jets really feel like that's not the case, but I don't think they're going to make a coaching change. I think that the Jets organization from the top, I feel like they want to give Coach Saleh one opportunity with the defense that he built, which, by the way, he's built a tremendous job. He's done a tremendous job building a defense. He wants to give Robert Saleh one opportunity to have an elite level quarterback in Aaron Rodgers mixed in with that defense. And I think we can all agree here that it's a giant mystery. We don't know what to expect from an Aaron Rodgers-led Jets offense. But what we do know is what we do know is what we can expect from a New York Jets defense. And that's elite level stuff, championship level defense. And all we need is this isn't something that you guys don't already know. But I think that's why Saleh's still here, is because he just wasn't given an opportunity to coach this team with Aaron Rodgers. Obviously, the article was really weird to hear that he was making excuses and things you don't want to hear. And he's a head coach, not a defensive coordinator. I get it, right? It's hard to really look at Robert Saleh and think, yep, he's going to lead us to the promised land. But at the end of the day, I feel like the job that Saleh and his staff has done on the defense it's so tremendous where, like, I don't want to get rid of that side of the ball yet. So I think that's why the Jets are honing in on this offseason, and we're going to be aggressive and really go all in. So we shall see. I completely agree. They gave him a pass on this year and are hoping for a big year in 24. And listen, it's definitely hard for, like, Jets fans to rationalize that idea of the Jets giving Saleh a pass. Because what? A pass? A whole season? A pass? But getting 7 wins without Aaron Rodgers and seeing the destruction of the offense while the defense was playing at that level, like, it's just so hard for me to want to get rid of all the coach, like Jeff Ulbrich, all the position coaches, like, on that defense. He's built something special there, and maybe Aaron Rodgers is just that missing piece, and hopefully we can build up this offense, of course. I had never clicked on a live faster. Well, Rivs, thank you for tuning in. Is it because you want Zach Wilson traded, or is it because you're excited to hear what I have to say? Which of the two is it? Always a pleasure to see you, though. Dom, that's what I'm afraid of. Thanks for answering. What's Dom saying? What's my man Dom saying in the chat? Because he's always speaking some facts. I missed it. I missed what he said. What teams do you think he goes to? This is a great question from D. Pauly. Great question. The Los Angeles Rams are a team that's been rumored to Zach Wilson that makes a lot of sense for obvious reasons. You're going to L.A. You're going to be behind a Hall of Fame quarterback in Matthew Stafford. You're going to be under one of the greatest offensive minds in the NFL in Sean McVay. The weird thing is Mike LaFleur is over there. And apparently Mike LaFleur and Zach Wilson, they didn't really get along too well, which led to the Jets parting ways with LaFleur and hiring Nathaniel Hackett. So that's an interesting conversation to have. Are the Jets going to trade him to the Rams? The Rams definitely feels like the most likely option. Now, there's other options out there you can see. Maybe the Cardinals behind Kyler Murray. Maybe a team like the Minnesota Vikings, who literally don't have a quarterback. Kirk Cousins is most likely out. And maybe they take a flyer on Zach Wilson. The Minnesota Vikings is definitely a team to look out for. Maybe the Atlanta Falcons. I'm hopeful it's not anybody in the division because I just don't want that to be a thing. But I do feel like wherever Zach Wilson goes, I don't think the Jets are going to get a lot back in a trade compensation, something that we wish that we did. Hi, Richie. I know it's kind of weird take, but I'm going to miss him. You know what? My man, Sean, it's not a weird take. You're allowed to feel emotionally however you like. Jets fans are allowed to feel. If you feel sad that Zach Wilson's getting traded, feel sad. Don't let any fan or anybody tell you you're wrong, okay? I'm telling you. It's a free world. We're allowed to feel how we want to feel, baby. Do you think Zach Wilson could join Sam Darnold and the 49ers, the former Jets quarterbacks, on the same team? No. I don't think that would make sense. Sam Darnold's backing up Brock Purdy. They're not going to roll with 3 quarterbacks. That's why they traded Trey Lance, right? There's a reason the Niners traded Trey Lance. They feel good about the backup quarterback position with Sam Darnold. I think we most likely get a 4th for Zach. Well, that would be the best case scenario. And we're not going to get just a straight up 4th for Zach Wilson. We would have to give up a later round pick to get that 4th round pick. We'll have to give up our 7th or our 6th round pick to get that 4th pick. So the compensation that we're looking at for Zach Wilson, definitely not significant like the Sam Darnold was. He had his bad and good games. Yeah, a lot more bad than good, that's for sure. And he can't I mean, he finished off the season on a high note. I mean, he had that AFC Player of the Week game against the Houston Texans, who we saw go into the postseason and beat up on the Cleveland Browns and get a playoff win, and C.J. Stroud being Rookie of the Year, and the Jets defense shut down C.J. Stroud, and Zach Wilson outplayed C.J. Stroud. Now, I know we're not going to take that thing, oh, Zach Wilson's going to be a guy for another team, but definitely interesting stuff here. Is there anybody in the chat that feels like they shouldn't trade Zach Wilson? Curious, because I feel like there's always someone on the other side of that. People just making stuff up and keep it going. Who would tell Rich C anything? Oh, some assistant coach. Yeah, I mean, listen, it's hard to really evaluate the media these days, but hey, what else are we going to do? Hey, I'm back. I hope he goes to the worst team in the league and he never plays an NFL game in his life. Sherwood Callaway is done with Zach Wilson, is excited for Zach Wilson to get out of here. I feel like most Jets fans feel this way. Now, we got to trade him. Yeah, majority of Jets fans feel that way. Folks, if you're just tuning into the show, do your boy a solid favor right now and simply smash that like button. I greatly appreciate all you guys tuning into the channel. A lot of Jets content on the horizon as we are entering the heart of the offseason. Of course, Super Bowl 58 is this Sunday, and then the offseason for the Jets has been here for weeks now, but the official offseason is about to kick in next week. We're going to get deeper into the draft, deeper into the combine, which is right around the corner, free agency. A lot of awesome things happening here on the channel, and I appreciate all you guys continually supporting me here on the channel. Dom C with this super chat, my friend. Dom C, thank you so much, my guy. I cannot thank you enough. The realization that we spent 2 top 3 picks within 5 years on a quarterback and neither are going to see a second contract makes me ill. Well, Dom C, I don't really appreciate that you're making me feel ill with you. How about that? Keep your illness away, because this is so true. And I say that as a joke, obviously, Dom, I love you, but like, this stinks. Jets fans, read what Dom just said. The Jets drafted 2 quarterbacks within the top 3 picks within 5 years, and neither of them hit. Neither of them. And that just makes you wonder, is the Jets organization cursed, or are we just an organization that will never figure it out? Because the one quote from Robert Saleh that will never stop ringing in my brain was when the Jets drafted Zach Wilson. Do you guys remember what Robert Saleh said to the kid? This organization is going to lift you, not the other way around. Yeah, bullshit. Excuse my language. BS. When I heard that, I got excited because I believed it. I'm like, finally, we have a coaching staff that's going to do everything in their power to make everything around the quarterback thrive so the quarterback can develop into the future. I mean, it's a good quote. It was a good idea. Didn't happen, though. Okay? So I think it's definitely an organizational failure, starting with Sam Darnold. Let's be honest with ourselves. The Jets should have never even drafted Zach Wilson in the first place, because we should have just, I mean, it's not we should have. The way things unfolded, you couldn't have kept Sam Darnold, but ideally, Sam Darnold is our quarterback right now and being a beast. He didn't play good enough for that to happen, and the Jets didn't give him enough supporting cast around him for a reason. And let's be honest with ourselves, Sam Darnold's a backup right now. He's not starting, so it's not like he's a starting level quarterback, but it is frustrating. Like, okay, let's move off of Sam. Let's draft a new quarterback, Zach Wilson. We'll throw him into the Wolves year 1. And the Jets just didn't give him the right resources. The Jets did not give, we paired Zach Wilson with a rookie offensive coordinator, Mike LaFleur. And I know some people are like, yeah, well, C.J. Stroud, he was paired with a rookie offensive coordinator. Similar, because it was a San Francisco 49ers coaching staff, because DeMeco Ryans, rookie head coach, he has the 49ers staff and system coming to him, and that worked. Didn't work for the Jets, though. Didn't work for the Jets. Gator, the moment his teammates wore shirts that said Mike F. White, Zach should have been traded away. His Jets career was over then, and now he's just a distraction. Also, he sucks a bag of hammers. Tell me how you really feel, Gator. He sucks a bag of hammers. God. Zach and JFM to Arizona for pick 35. I prefer not to trade JFM. I mean, we're trading JFM and Bryce Huff is potentially walking. We're screwed. We need to keep JFM, man. We need to keep JFM. That's for sure. Because without JFM and Bryce Huff and Quentin Jefferson's a free agent, Solly Thomas is a free agent, I don't know. Something tells me Wilson going somewhere else and looks completely different. Yeah, I agree. Happens. Loading Bryce would suck. Hey, Richie, you should consider doing some Madden streams during the offseason. Just a recommendation. Hey, to be honest with you, I haven't played Madden in a minute. All right. I've been more on the 2K wave. I actually just purchased 2K. And because my Knicks are killing it. Richie, questions for you. Who do you want as a backup to Rodgers if they trade Zach? What players' positions do you want to draft? Great question. I mean, listen, there's a lot of guys that the Jets could be linked to. Jacoby Brissett, Gardner Minshew, you name it. Can we trade Zach to the Vikings for Justin Jefferson? Yeah, why not? Bring him in. I wish. No, not happening. Not happening. Tag and trade Huff. Now, that's definitely a possibility, folks. The Jets have to have a big decision. Can they tag and trade Bryce Huff? Because I do not want Bryce Huff to walk for free. Simply don't. I'd prefer to not let him walk for free. All right? Because if we let him walk for free, what are we doing? What are we doing? Now, I do feel like the Jets have an opportunity with Will McDonald. And I know Will McDonald is a touchy subject amongst Jets fans. But what I have to say about Will McDonald, real quick, if there's one thing I believe in the New York Jets, it's the development of defensive players. And Jets fans should feel that same way. I understand the Jets shouldn't have went that position last year. I get it. But let's just talk about Will McDonald as a player real quick. And if Bryce Huff does leave, I am expecting a huge leap from Will McDonald. I am. And you should too. Okay? Now, we have to talk about this year's draft and this year's offseason and how we're going to build it around, but that's a very important position. I F with the Brunson jersey. Well, if you're not aware, I also am a Knicks content creator. For those of you guys that don't know, I do cover the New York Knicks. My YouTube channel, it's called Knicks Media. I've been very active on that channel, was live earlier today. If you are a Knicks fan or any Knicks fans watching or just an overall NBA basketball fan and want to get my thoughts of the New York Knicks, definitely go check me out at Knicks Media. Appreciate you pointing out my guy Brunson. We got Brunson and Breece Hall, two New York studs, baby. New York studs! Why couldn't we extend Bryce? I don't get it. Because Bryce is going to be asking for a lot of money, number one. And number two, the New York Jets got to think long-term here, right? We can't pay everybody. We gave Quinnen Williams the bag that he deserved, okay? And we have to start thinking of the potential of, oh, wait, we got to save money for Sauce Gardner. Sauce Gardner is going to reset the cornerback market. The man is the best player at his position, okay? We're going to have to save money for that guy. Oh, maybe in Garrett Wilson, Breece Hall. So the way you got to look at it is if you extend Bryce Huff, we're not going to be able to extend all the young studs eventually. They have to think long-term, and there's a lot of financial reasons why they can't. Now, they could figure out a way. It'd be smart, but I don't know. We shall see. Does it scare you that Joe D trends toward, quote, do nothing? Wouldn't shock me if the draft goes by with Zach in limbo up until training camp. Zach is utter garbage and should retire and move to Iceland. Gator, I could tell how much you despise Zach Wilson. Hey, Joe Douglas traded Sam Darnold before the draft, so I think he's going to do the same thing this year. Your hatred for Zach is hilarious. Not too much into basketball, but I'm from Jersey, so Knicks are my team. know him through Prize Picks. LOL. Let's go. Come pull up to Knicks Media. Folks, as you guys know, we've had a proud sponsor on Jets Media throughout the entire season. And guess what? We have BetUS as a proud sponsor throughout the rest of the season. Now, if you guys want to click the link down below in the description, you guys will get a 125% sign-up bonus when you make an account. The Super Bowl is here. Now, if you guys want to make some bets on the Super Bowl, I cannot recommend more checking out BetUS Sportsbook. You guys will receive a 125% sign-up bonus when you make an account. Here are the odds presented by BetUS. They definitely have interesting odds, to say the least, about what to expect from this particular matchup. Now, I am curious to get your guys' thoughts about this game. Who do you have? You have the Chiefs. You have the 49ers. Please let me know your thoughts in the chat right now, where you're leaning. And not who you want to win. It's more about who you think is going to win. Also, BetUS has a YouTube channel called NFL Picks and Predictions, and they're going to have live shows all throughout the week previewing. These three guys are Vegas experts. So if you guys are into gambling and sports gambling in particular, definitely go check out NFL Picks and Predictions YouTube channel. It's on BetUS. You go there, hit that subscribe button, and really go check them out because they've been coming out with great content all about this Super Bowl upcoming. Definitely go check it out. I'm going to hear a quick word from BetUS.
BetUS, America's favorite sports book, where you can bet on everything anytime. Sportsbook, live betting, and casino. To celebrate 30 years in business, we have the best bonuses in the industry. Get a 125% sign-up bonus and up to 30 risk-free bets. So what are you waiting for? Join now. BetUS, where the game begins.
I also have a special announcement that I haven't really shared with you guys on my channel. Didn't really know how to do it. I don't know if I want to do a standalone live stream but I'll let you guys know right now. Something really exciting happened or is happening in my personal life. Well, not really personal life, but business life. And I just want to tell you guys because it's a very exciting opportunity for me. And without you all watching me and do what I do, I will not get this opportunity. Now, as you guys know, BetUS, they've been the sportsbook sponsor throughout the entire season. And they also have some shows on their YouTube channel. Well, officially, your boy landed a show on BetUS TV. Now, I'm going to be live on BetUS TV every single day, Monday through Friday at 3 p.m. EST with Dan Mitchell and TD Finstock. The show is called The Huddle. This is a really exciting opportunity for me, guys. It really is a game-changing, life-changing opportunity for me, if we're being honest, just from a business standpoint and just an overall what I do for a living standpoint. So I just want to say, I haven't really announced it to anybody on my personal channel yet. We announced it on the roundtable, but in terms of my Jets media audience, all of you guys watching right now, I sincerely cannot thank you guys enough because without you all, I will not be able to do what I do for a living. I would not be able to do what I do. So, this is a really big move. This is a really, really big move for my personal life. And if you guys want to go check it out, their YouTube channel, it's called BetUS TV. I've been featured on it before, but now we're getting our official show. So here it is. If you guys want to go check it out, it's BetUS TV. I was on the show with them yesterday. It's going to be us three, and the official show launches next Monday. And we're going to be live on BetUS TV Monday through Friday, every day, 3 p.m. EST. It's going to be me, Dan Mitchell, and TD Finstock. This is their show right now, Gen Z Sports, but this show is going to end, and then it's going to be called The Huddle, and it's going to be us three every single day, 3 p.m. EST. So if you guys want to go check out BetUS TV and subscribe over there, if you guys want to support your boy over there on BetUS TV, I would greatly appreciate that, guys. Again, cannot thank you all enough. This is a big, big deal for me, and I would not be in this situation without you guys. So great, great news, big announcement. Just wanted to let you guys know how much I appreciate you guys. I may do a separate announcement, but for the guys that are here with me now, appreciate you all. Gator, congrats, Richie. That's awesome, bro. The Huddle, can't wait. Man, Gator, you're my guy. You're my guy. Bro, congrats. One step every day, 100%. I appreciate it. I was there from the start. Mothman, I appreciate you, man. I appreciate that. Thank you. Jason, thank you so much. King Jamie, I'm happy to see you expanding and kicking so much butt at this stuff. Thank you, Jamie. I appreciate it. Congrats, man. You deserve it. Been following you for about a year or two. Well, that's awesome to hear, man. I really do appreciate you tuning in. Yes, sir. Let's go. Wow. Terrific news, Richie. Congrats. Thank you, Richard from Jersey. Congrats, Richie. All the way up like Fat Joe. You know the vibes, Keith. Appreciate you. Andrew, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Dolphins fan, ew. Hey, if you're new to here and you don't know TD Finstock, he's actually at this point, a colleague of mine or a business partner, whatever you want to call it, of Roundtable Sports. And it's going to be exciting stuff. Really, really exciting stuff. Cannot wait to see what happens. And again, all you guys, congrats, bro. Making moves. Thank you, Vinny. I appreciate it. Let's go, Richie. Rivs. Thank you so much. I appreciate you for tuning in. Just want to say one last time, and then we'll get deeper into the Jets, of course. Thank you so much. This opportunity came to me, and it's opening new doors of an opportunity for me in my career. Like, this is my career. And I don't know how this is my career, to be honest. I mean, we can have another conversation another time for anybody that's interested in my story and my personal story. But how this became my career, it's crazy. And an opportunity like this to be a talent on a show that's produced and I just show up and I'm myself and you guys are watching the content. It's awesome. So I'll just finish off with this. Please support that channel because I want Jets fans in that live show every day. So 3 p.m. EST. The title of the show is The Huddle on BetUS TV, premiering Monday after the Super Bowl. So thank you guys all so much. Big time shout out. Good for you, Richie. Thank you so much. How are you doing? We take wishing the Jets first round pick. Yeah, right, Glenn. Glenn's in the chat. Member for 5 months. Great supporter of the channel. I appreciate you, Glenn. Always appreciate you. Jeff, yo, what's up, everyone? What's up, Jeff? What's up? Definitely appreciate you. Anthony, very good move. Thank you, bro. Appreciate it. You guys are really awesome. And I don't know, man. I'm feeling sincere. Gangrene! Let's go. A suffering Jets fan talking about his Jets turned into a career. Amazing story. Well, there's more caveats to it, but I guess that's it in a nutshell. You're right. You are right, man. You are right. But hey, it is exciting stuff. And I'll fill you guys in more on the details later on in the week. Thank you, Greg. I appreciate that. Really do appreciate that. Congrats, Richie. Well deserved. The very best to you and yours. Always my young brother. Let's effing go. Ali, bro. Thank you so much, man. And shout out to all the day ones that's been here since the day one era of the channel. Of course, shout out to the new people that are in the channel as well. Let's go, my brother. Hell yeah, Rubber. Appreciate it. Congrats, man. Love the channel. Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, guys. Cannot express how much I appreciate you all because, again, without you guys, none of this is possible. So, yeah, stay tuned for more updates in terms of what to expect on the horizon for the update. TD Finstock was excited also. Yeah, TD went live on his channel for the announcement Monday. Or yesterday, was it? No, last week. Yeah, TD did a whole live stream about it. And I don't know if I should do it. It's not really my style. Like, I don't know if I wanted to make a live stream just celebrating me. I don't know. That's just not my style. TD does it, and I'm like, should I do that? Nah, I'll just announce it on a live show. And I'm doing it right now. There we are. Been here since 21.6K. I now have 21.7. See? All the new people are welcomed as well. I love it. All right, let's get into some Jets talk. How do you feel about having no data with Aaron Rodgers to work with for the second season? Now, this is definitely a scary thought because I've been saying this all offseason or even in the middle of the season. I wish we got to see like at least a game of Aaron Rodgers with the Jets. We have 4 snaps. We have no idea what this team looks like with Aaron. We can look at the preseason against the Giants, touchdown to Garrett Wilson from Aaron Rodgers. But outside of that, it's a complete, like, what are the Jets with Aaron Rodgers? I wish I knew. Papa, Yeti, it's awesome watching Richie turn into an icon in front of our eyes. Wish I knew about you back in 2019 or whenever you started Gone Global. Well, you can tame your, I don't think I'm an icon, Papa Yeti, but thank you so much for the you being there. Since whenever you found me, Papa, you've been a very consistent supporter of the channel. Vinny with another $5 super chat. Can't thank you enough, Vinny. This goes a long way, my friend. If you were GM, how are you drafting this year? Definitely getting an offensive tackle. Listen, I always say this. It's so hard to talk draft before free agency, because free agency opens up, it kind of answers all the questions that we need to answer in terms of where the Jets are going in the draft. Because as of right now, like if the video I made yesterday about the speculation of the Jets landing Tyron Smith in free agency and then drafting Talisi Fuaga, like that makes so much sense. But if the Jets go all in free agency and get 2 brand new offensive tackles, or say they re-sign Mekhi Becton and then they get another tackle, and all of a sudden our offensive line is pretty stout, could we go Brock Bowers? Could we go wide receiver? What if we don't land a wide receiver in free agency? Do we get one in the draft? I mean, there's so many different ways, but my instincts is telling me that they're going to get the best offensive lineman on their board when they're on the clock. Whether that's Talisi Fuaga, whether that's Fashanu, which I saw a PFF mock draft, which landed the Jets, Fashanu, and I asked Jets Twitter how they react, and the responses were hilarious. They're like, oh, yeah, I love that. So offensive lineman for sure. And then there's obviously other opportunities for the Jets to trade back, get an extra pick, especially in the second round, since they don't have a second-round pick in this year's draft. Rodgers, 11 wins, probably one more. Only thing holding us back is our guidance counselor head coach. Guidance counselor head coach. Do you think we should trade Zach last year? No, I mean, I think it was fine that the Jets' philosophy heading into this season, I don't see there was anything wrong with it. You let Aaron go out the season, Zach learns behind him. Unfortunately, the Jets weren't prepared for an injury. Guys, if you're just tuning into the show, do your boy a solid favor by simply hitting that like button on your way into the show. We have a total of 49 likes with 132 people watching live. It would mean a lot if you guys can simply hit the like button. Let's get this up to 100 likes. Also, stay hydrated, folks. Stay hydrated, as always. No second yet. Yeah, we do not have a second-round pick this year yet. Maybe a trade will happen. Now, seeing Neighbors, bro, he's definitely a number 1 receiver. Wouldn't mind getting him. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of elite wide receivers in the draft, for sure. The question is, are the Jets going to land a guy like Calvin Ridley in free agency or a Pittman? Because if they do, they're not drafting a receiver in round 1. You feel me? Let's all try to make it the Jets Media Day next season. There are so many cool Jets fans, and I want to meet you all. Yeah, I mean, if you guys aren't aware, I do an annual event every year called Jets Media Day. We've done 2 so far. The first year was the home game against the Miami Dolphins, where the Jets beat them 40-17. This past year was unfortunately against the Patriots, and that game was a weird game. It was a rainy day, and the Jets lost. And this upcoming year, Jets Media Day Part 3 will be happening. So stay tuned. The tickets will be available around May and June when the schedule comes out. So we got a lot of time. But if you guys aren't aware what Jets Media Day is, it comes with a ticket of a all-inclusive tailgate event prior, an exclusive access to a Jets Media live show from the tailgate, a Jets Media Day custom-made T-shirt. It comes with access to the field on the turf after the game, and, of course, sitting with me and all Jets fans. It's a lot of fun, so definitely stay tuned for Jets Media Day 2024 because last year was freaking awesome. Minus the Jets losing. If the Jets won, it would have been a lot better. So, yeah. A sweet T-shirt indeed. Yeah. Okay, so we're probably like 99% signing a free agent wide receiver. Who's your top pick? Now, who's my top pick in terms of who I think is going to happen or who would I want? I really like the idea of Calvin Ridley just because I feel like he fits the market price of where the Jets are headed. I feel like T. Higgins is a little bit unrealistic because of the price that he's going to ask for, whereas the Jets with Calvin Ridley, I feel like they can get him in for a reasonable deal, and he's a stud. Michael Pittman Jr. is definitely a candidate that the Jets can flirt with, but don't forget about Devontae Adams. I know he's not a free agent, but the Jets would, like, if you're asking me, and she says, like, your top overall, he's not a free agent, but my top is Devontae Adams. I would just love to see the Jets with Devontae Adams and Garrett Wilson. Like, that would be a dream. So that's my answer. How about that? Devontae Adams is my answer, even though he's not a free agent. Who do you want the Jets as the backup quarterback, veteran, or someone in the draft? I want a veteran. I definitely don't want to rely on a rookie quarterback to plug in for Aaron Rodgers if he goes down again. Give me a guy like Jacoby Brissett or Ryan Tannehill or something like that. At least we beat the Pats the last game of Bill Belichick's coaching career. Our winning streak against the Pats starts now. How about that? Let's go. Good answer. Glad we're on the same page. Roll the dice and sign Bakhtiari for a reasonable contract. Now, he's kind of up there in age. I don't know if I don't know, man. The Rodgers people, to me, is just, ugh. Adams is a fit in this offense for sure, but Higgins is also a fit. Yeah, Higgins is a fit, but it's me expensive. Facts, at least we beat the Pats. Yeah, we did. Let's just win the AFC East, please. As you guys know, I'm a part of Roundtable Sports, and being on the AFC East Roundtable, oh my God, all I want for Christmas is the Jets to win the Super Bowl so I can mock everybody on the AFC East Roundtable. Wouldn't that be great? Wouldn't that be phenomenal? Now, guys, I want to open this up to a Jets Q&A. If you guys in the comment section right now live have any questions for me regarding the Jets offseason, regarding the Zach Wilson report that we're talking about, anything related to the New York Jets, or maybe there's something that's not related to the New York Jets you want to ask me, I don't know, feel free. So we're going to open this up to a Jets Q&A. So let me know right now in the chat, guys, as you guys are answering the questions, or not answering, as you guys are asking the questions, we're going to hear a quick word from another proud sponsor of Jets Media that you guys know well by now, Manta Sleep. As you all know, we've had a proud sponsor of Jets Media for quite some time now, and they happen to be Manta Sleep. Now, if you guys want to use my promo code JETS, you will get a 10% discount code. That link is down below in the description. Now, you might be wondering, what is Manta Sleep? If you guys have any struggles with sleeping, I cannot highly recommend more the Manta Sleep Pro Mask. Now, I've been using this since they became sponsors on the channel months ago, and I literally wear this exact sleep mask every single night before sleep. Again, guys, this is what you got to invest in if you're having any difficulty with sleep. It is the most advanced sleep mask on the market, and I promise you, you will not regret getting your sleep mask. It absolutely takes out the light, 100% blackout, zero eye pressure technology. So when you put it on, you can open your eyes. But really, my favorite part about it is it completely turns out the light. So even if you want to put it on for a midday nap, or even you don't even want to take a rest, you just want to put the sleep mask on, even meditate. It's a really mindful practice, and I cannot recommend them more to you guys. They have a lot of different masks on their website. This happens to be the Pro Mask, which I personally recommend. It's what I use. But don't forget, use that link down below in the description, 10% off discount code. They have a Bluetooth mask if you want to listen to music. They got a silk mask. They got ones for kids. They got a weighted mask. They got a cool mask. Definitely check out their website. Cannot recommend them more. Thank you, Manta Sleep, for being a proud sponsor of Jets Media. Shout out to Manta Sleep. Gator, for the first question, asks, any chance we could get Justin Fields? What would it take to get him, or does he start for a team this year? Who? Zach sucks. Gator's got to add the Zach sucks at the end. Now, my whole perspective on Justin Fields is this. He's not going to be a backup. If Justin Fields gets traded, he's starting. So to answer your question, or does he start for a team this year? I think that is the reality, Gator, at least in my eyes. I think that if the Chicago Bears are trading Justin Fields, he's going to a team that wants to build around him and start. I don't think Justin Fields wants to be a backup, especially behind Aaron Rodgers. But hey, I think that's a reasonable question to have. Rodgers will make our dreams come true in 2024. Oh, man. Wouldn't that be great? Wouldn't that be great? Let's see. What questions you guys got for me? I meant to ask this during Nick's media stream, but was at school. Thoughts on Kyle Lowry being from Hornets? Now, I don't want to talk Knicks on this channel because I don't want to bore some of the audience because I know not everybody are Knicks fans here, but Kyle Lowry is definitely an intriguing option. I'll just say that. Richie, nice sleep mask, but there's no Jet symbol on them, so no thank you. I got to get custom Manta sleep mask for you. Use the Manta sleep mask during the Super Bowl. You guys aren't excited for the Super Bowl? I mean, I'm very genuine, but by the way, with these Manta sleep masks, I wouldn't promote a product I don't use every single night. Like I can literally go get mine, and like I've never been. I'll just be honest with you guys. I never wore a sleep mask in my life. I got the brand deal with Manta Sleep. They sent me one for free, and I've never not wore it. Like I'm so genuine when I say that, which is why I keep asking to be a partner with them, because I'm like, I need to get my people on this wave because I never slept better. But hey, we're not gonna go there. Go Nick, 7:30 p.m. baby. Yeah, let's go. Did you move? Are you in your new digs? I hate Zach. Gator, me and you have to have a talk, okay, about your hatred for Zach. Because guess what? He's on his way out. He's on his way out. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. Opinion on Xavier Gipson for next season. Also, should the Jets tag and trade Huff with a third rounder for a late first or early second? I think Xavier Gipson definitely has a chance to be the starter, kick returner, and punt returner next year. And I also think that he has a chance to be part of the wide receiver rotation. Now, I don't think he's going to be a number 2 or even number 3, but I feel confident with Gipson being a number 4 or 5 receiver, a nice backup slot option. And with Aaron Rodgers, I think Gipson could be a stud. I mean, let's not forget, great quarterbacks elevate the guys around you. And Gipson had a great training camp with Aaron Rodgers. So I definitely love the idea of Xavier Gipson being a dog for the New York Jets. How long? Oh, wait. What's the second part of the question, Joseph? Forgot about that. A tag and trade with Huff for a third or a late first or early second, that would be sick. If we can tag Huff and just trade him immediately for a draft pick, that would be ideal. Ideally, we keep Bryce Huff, for being honest with ourselves, but Jets fans know that that's highly unlikely. So if we can get something out of Huff, that would be great. I would also love to win the AFC East next year, just so I can see you next year and get revenge, I guess is the term on everyone who smack talks us, including the AFC East roundtable. Yeah, I mean, trust me, it feels good to not be in the basement for the first time, but we started the AFC East roundtable 4 years ago. It's been brutal. Okay, to be the Jets rep on there. But I also just want to tease something really quick for you guys that don't know. Roundtable Sports is about to be something. Okay, if you have noticed, I haven't been as active as I usually am on Jets media. Just know there's a reason for it. And I say that with as much, I don't want to give away too much, but my point is, I have been working tirelessly behind the scenes. All the work I've been doing recently, these past few weeks and months in the offseason, has been behind the works because we have an official company, Roundtable Sports, and I'm building something. And you will see. And it's for the launch of next season. So you'll get more little tidbits. And if you guys really support me, support the brand, Roundtable Sports. Roundtable Sports. I'll leave it at that. Defense can play both Huff and Mick, but Saleh will never be able to figure that out. I don't know what that means. Johnny Football, I don't know what that means. Win the AFC East. I would love to win the AFC East, man. How long do I have to wait for our Jets versus Chiefs AFC chip? I really think it'll be within the next 2 years if Rodgers is healthy. As much as I respect Mahomes and the Chiefs, I have to be honest. It terrifies me. Imagine the Jets. I don't want to just imagine this scenario. Imagine the Jets with Aaron Rodgers are literally the best team in the AFC next year. Hypothetical, so bear with me. We're the first seed. First seed in the AFC. We win the divisional, and we're hosting an AFC championship game, and the freaking Chiefs come to MetLife, and Mahomes gets back into the Super Bowl and beats us. Ah! Now, first of all, that's a great scenario because we're actually winning and we're the great, but like, bro, what team in the AFC is getting past that? If we trade Zach to a team we play this year, will you come with me to the game, get tickets behind his bench, and yell, "You suck," for 4 quarters? Oh my gosh, Gator, never change, my friend, never change. I got to go back to work now, LOL, but this has been a very fun. Thank you, Richie. Thank you for joining. I'm glad I can entertain you as best as I possibly can. I appreciate you tuning in, Rivs, as always. Rodgers on the Jets is thrashing Chiefs. I don't care. Hell yeah. I know that's a hypothetical. If that does happen, we're beating those Chiefs and Mahomes. Oh, man. Guys, don't forget to smash that like button on your way out of the show. We appreciate you guys tuning in as always. We're going to wrap up the show here. Again, we talked about the Zach Wilson potential trade package being revealed. I revealed to you guys the brand new show that's launching on BetUS TV starting next week on Monday. Thank you all so much for tuning into another Jets Media show. My name is Richie. As you guys know, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Hit that like button. Your boy's out of here. If you want to support Roundtable Sports, tonight, guys, we have a big show on the NFC West Roundtable. If you guys are not aware what we're doing, we have some stuff cooking outside of just the AFC East. The AFC East Roundtable is where it all started. That's where I'm a part of, but I'm also a part of a big expansion, and that is Roundtable Sports. Now, if you guys have no idea what I'm talking about, for the people that are interested, I will just fill you in. Now, Roundtable Sports has expanded into multiple different YouTube channels, trying to get the divisional coverage to all divisions. And the NFC West Roundtable is one of the expansions that I'm behind, and I will be producing the show tonight at 9 p.m. EST. It's going to be a Super Bowl preview. These four talent is hilarious, so definitely go check this out. I'll link it in the chat right now for those that are interested, because we're building something special at Roundtable Sports, and this is one of many YouTube channels that I've been building. And it's a lot of fun. Basically, it's the same model as the AFC East Roundtable, and we got a representative from the Seahawks, the Rams, 49ers, Cardinals, and we have other active ones. The NFC North Roundtable was the first one that we launched, breaking it all down. I produce every single of these shows, so you guys know what my role is. We also have the AFC South launched, and the offseason is going to include the final four divisions, which is the NFC South, AFC North, AFC West, and the NFC East. So your boy's this is what I've been talking about, working behind the scenes. It takes a lot of time and effort to launch all these different channels. And the cool thing about it is we have a Jets Roundtable on the AFC East as well, which I've been building. So just a little teaser of what to expect. Definitely go check out the NFC West Roundtable tonight for the Super Bowl preview. I'll be behind the scenes producing that. So I love you all. Let's go, Jets. I'll catch you guys later. Your boys out. Later.